عيالات أبي أمضي على دين النبي. He attacks the right side, he attacks the left side, and they were running away from him. The describer of the narrator says that they were running as the goats run away when a lion enters and attacks them. And finally Umar ibn Sa'd, the leader of the opposition, says, مَا تَنْتَظِرُونَ بِالرَّجُلِ, what are you waiting for? Wallah, if you were to leave him alone like this, you don't know who this person is. هَذَا ابْنُ قَتَّالِ الْعَرَبِ. This is Ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, the one that killed all your families. هَذَا ابْنُ قَتَّالِ الْعَرَبِ. هَذَا ابْنُ الْأَنْزَعِ الْبَطِينِ. And he says, they said, what do we do? They said, انقسموا, start separating and attack him, surround him so he will have no room between him and the camp, and attack him all at once. That way you would kill him off. And they surely surrounded Hussein, and Hussein alayhi salam turns around and he sees himself surrounded from all sides by the enemy. He takes his sword, he's still on his horse. And وَقَفَ لِيَسْتَرِيحَ قَلِيلًا. They say he waited so he can take a breath while looking at this. And they say a man by Abu al-Hutuf al-Ju'fi, he takes a rock and he throws it, and it hit the forehead of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. سالت الدماء على وجه الإمام. After he hit him with that rock, the blood fell on the eyes of Hussein. He takes a part of his clothing and he wants to wipe the blood so he can see. And they say ضربه, one of the men shot a 3-pronged arrow and it came into the heart of Imam Hussein. It is then when Imam Hussein alayhi salam صاح in the loudest of his voice. He says, هكذا ألقى جدي رسول الله. Imam al-Hussein is still on his horse. He tries to take out the arrow. He couldn't. It was all the way through. It is said he tried again, he couldn't. فانحنى على قربوس سرج فرسه. He goes, he tilts his body a little bit. He grabs the arrow from the back and pulls it out. And when he pulled it out, blood gushed forth. Imam al-Hussein is trying to keep the blood from flowing. He takes something in his hand and he throws it. He takes it and he throws it, but the blood is gushing furiously. Imam Hussein lost his energy and he fell off the horse to the ground. He fell to the ground, and with him took the epic of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam. Wasal, people, the army surrounded him where he fell, and they heard and they said, Ma sha Allah, ma ra'aytu maksuran qat. I've never seen anybody like this. This is the enemy speaking. All his household were killed. Everybody was killed. His children. I've never seen anybody as strong and strong-willed as this man. We came up to him and he's reading a dua, and the dua, he's murmuring. He says, إلهي تركت الخلق طرا في هواك وأيتمت العيال لكي أراك. He said, I did all of this for you, Allah, on the battlefield, on the ground, bleeding. إلهي تركت الخلق طرا في هواك وأيتمت العيال لكي أراك فلو قطعتني بالحب إربا لما مال الفؤاد إلى سواك. If I was to be cut in pieces, my heart will always turn to you. My family are orphans, but everything for you. إلهي وفيت بعهدي إلهي وفيت بعهدي إلهي هذه رجالي في رضاك ذبائحون. This is the stand of Hussein. Even on the last day of Karbala, he's on the ground bleeding, forgot about everything. He's just waiting to meet Allah, and he's speaking to Allah in one of the most beautiful munajat that mankind ever. The horse is standing next to Imam Hussein. They say the horse comes back to the camp. He's making a lot of ruckus. Sukaina, she hears a sound by her Aunt Zainab. Zainab says, Amma Sukaina, Ada Abuki Qad Aqbal. This is your father came back to check up one more time on us. Sukaina Qumi Wastaqbili, Ada al-Hussein Qad Aqbal. Your father is here. Sukaina opens up the camp. She sees the horse, but no rider. She says, Amma Zainab, Amma Zainab. The horse has no rider. Amma Zainab, Wallah, laqad qutila walidi. By God, I think my father just got killed. Amma Zainab, Wallah, qutila walidi. Zainab rushes out. She looks and she sees the horse. She starts crying. Ya Muhra Hassan, Ya Muhra Hassan, Wali, Wali, بكت سكنة ونادت بالمذلة. يا عم المهر حط بالقلب علة، طلعت زينب صارخة قلة. Zainab rushes up. She's talking to the horse as if she's saying to the horse, طلعت زينب صارخة قلة. يا مهر حسين وين حسين قلي. أشوفك جيتني تصل بذلي. أنا عقب حسين قلي وين أولي. They follow the horse wherever the horse went. The horse goes back to where Imam Hussein was on the floor. They arrive. Zainab alayhi salam, she arrives to the head of her brother. And the rest of the women surround, almost 20 women, daughters, wives, sisters of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. They look over and Imam Hussein, بِمُنَاجَاتِهِ مَعَ اللَّهِ, he's calling unto Allah. Zainab is only rightful for Zainab to be atop of Hussein's head. She takes the head of Imam Hussein. From behind, she pulls him up. And he says, Man Zainab? I feel the palms of Zainab. Man Zainab? She says, Fidaka Abi wa Na'am Zainab. This is Zainab. She gives them something to lean on. She looks up in the air. She doesn't want her brother to feel that she's crying. She looks to Allah and she says, Allahumma taqabbal minna hada al-qurban. Allah, please accept this sacrifice. What a strong heart Zainab has. Allahumma taqabbal hada al-qurban. Allahumma taqabbal hada al-qalil. Hussein alayhi salam is still within his supplications to Allah. Ilahi taraktu al-khalqa turran fi hawak. He's looking at Zainab alayhi salam. She cries within her heart. She looks at the orphans. She looks at Sukaina. She knows Sukaina is going to be an orphan soon, and soon she may see Shimar, la'natullahi alayhi, comes. Umar ibn Sa'ad says, Ariyuh al-rajul. Make sure he feels no more pain. Zainab alayhi salam, the rightful Zainab, she stays away from the man. She doesn't want to be where a man sees her. She leaves the body of her brother. She lays the head of Imam Hussein back where she picked it up. She goes and she allows Shimr to come over the body of Hussein. Zainab turns around. She doesn't want to see this sight. Shimr comes and sits on top of the Hussein and catches Hussein alayhi salam, grabs him by his beard. And he hits him 12 times on his body. And he's about to take his head off. Habib ibn Muslim says, as if the world became so dark upon us. وَإِذَا بِالسَّمَاءِ قَدْ اسْوَدَّتْ. And Zainab turns around. وَإِذَا بِالسَّمَاءِ قَدْ اسْوَدَّتْ. Zainab وَقَائِلٌ يَقُولُ. Zainab hears somebody saying, Allah, Allahu Akbar, قُتِلَ الْحُسَيْنُ بْنُ عَلِي. Zainab turns around, she sees the head of her brother.